fourth year with the Pistons, and we are up and away here from Footprint Center. Pistons 4-17 this season. There's Cade Cunningham. UNTC talking about his affinity for the three-pointer.
I think it's fool's gold to be really that active in taking that three when he has a lot more to his game.
Man, he looked good against Portland. A scene for DA and the reverse. The knee injury, but no Dooley, no Frank Kaminsky. Dario, of course, has been out. And now Devin Booker out for a few games, though it did not appear to be a serious. And you mentioned he's dealt with the hamstring injuries before, including the finals against Milwaukee. Game 3. Down it goes for Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant face-to-face with Chris Paul. Kick it out. Sadiq Bey. He has that range. Offensive rebound. Cunningham goes back up and hits him with the right hook. Still plenty of time on the shot clock for Phoenix.
That's because the Suns pushed the ball up.
Just 3 of 7 shooting so far. Good look for Bridges. Good shot for 3.
Suns are going to get shots just like this because Detroit, again, when you're a young team, you don't transition well defensively.
On the move, there's Jeremy Grant. He obviously is their #1 option now, especially with Cunningham.
So it's imperative that they get a hold of this game quickly.
Up by 4 here in the first. Fade away, and it's Grant again.
I mean, when you go right and you have the angle that he did, when you bring the ball back into the face of the defender, that's just helping them out.
Frank Jackson with the bank shot. Wide open look for Cam Johnson, and he buries it. You don't see that a whole lot. Most of his work done in the paint.
He was open for 8 seconds. I mean, the Suns were inviting him to shoot it.
Campaign flicks it in with the left hand.
See, there's when he's. Yeah, but
the dream sickle.
No, it was a dream sickle.
Yeah, not the dream shake.
Can't give him the dream shake.
Campaign just laid it off the glass because he knew JaVale was. First game without Book, out with that hamstring injury. He will not play tomorrow against the Warriors. Campaign, soft touch in the paint. Plenty of time for Phoenix to get a good shot here to end the quarter. Hesitation move. Campaign goes in with the left. There's his buddy, McGee, to clean up. And we are done with 1.
This guy here can make points, can make baskets.
But the Suns' defense has been exceptional. Ish Wainwright finds a slicing. Cam Johnson for the jam.
Wainwright knew that was getting ready to develop.
Outside 3, stuck by Sadiq Bey. Yeah, he had a 7 3-point game against Boston. This one drops for Campaign. Crowder just continues to do so many little things. The magic act by Campaign. To guys like Booker and Kaminsky going down, Abdul Nader and being without Saric. Quick fire Jackson. Boy, barely touched it. He got that off in a hurry. Rebound number 5 for DA. CP navigating, floats it up, and Ayton puts it home. Back comes Hayes, who scored on that last possession. Work it around, wide open Cunningham. Oof. Ugly miss, but cleaned up there by Jeremy Grant. Cunningham barely missed in that game against Portland, but he's 2 of 6 so far. Straight and sweep for 3 for Shamet.
Yeah, but what kind of shot was it? It was a catch and shoot.
Cunningham was 10 of 13 shooting in that game at Portland. Southpaw Hayes drains it.
That looked good when it left his hand.
Point attempt was not pretty. Sadiq Bey off of 1 foot. There's that tipped rebound. Cam Johnson tapped it over to the DA. Of scoring the basketball.
Important 4 minutes here for the Suns. I mean, they can get total distance in these last 4 minutes.
The Suns are 10 of 14 shooting in the second quarter. Killian Hayes. And the southpaw nets another. Cade Cunningham is a strong rebounder. Known to be a good defender, but he had a bunch of blow-bys in that game. Bucket and 1 for Stewart. Cam Johnson now 4 of 5. He has 9 points.
It's an amazing feeling when you know you can get whatever shot you want and trying to get yourself into a nice rhythm.
Bully ball by Sadiq Bey. Cam Johnson stuck with him and then tips the rebound to himself. Lays it up. Hello! Mikal Bridges gives it a home. Champagne in no man's land right there. Midcourt. Fires over Corey Joseph right in his eyeballs. So we'll see if the Suns can step on the Pistons here to start the second half. Running right-hander by Cunningham. That was a beaut. That is 4 steals now for Mikal. Maybe he has eyes on topping the 7 that he had against the Nets. Pump fake and bucket for DA.
Execution, that's what Chris Paul's going to do.
And being the type of player that should seamlessly fit right in if Booker were to miss action.
He hadn't taken a shot since early in the game.
DA on the spin and then stripped by Cunningham.
Cunningham read that.
Breakout for the Pistons and the jam for Jeremy Grant.
So the Suns are getting everything they want offensively.
That was only the 7th turnover for Phoenix. Back up Bridges. And Chris Paul threaded the needle.
Hats off to JaVale. He is really developed.
Bridges takes the feed from CP and buries the 3.
I mean, I think if anything, he's going to bet that Cam has more of an impact playing center, guarding Bielitsa, than Bielitsa having an impact against the.
Chris Paul comes up way short. Now on the run out, it's Diallo. And he puts it down. Quick timeout, Monty Williams.
And Detroit is not quit. Dwayne Casey will not allow that to happen because he can control their minutes.
Another hoop for Cunningham.
They're going to take a look at that one. I don't know if that was totally out of his hands.
Shamet lines it up, knocks it down. Chris Paul to a wide open Cam Johnson. Absolutely for 3. Chris Paul turned it over on that last possession. Now out there with Campaign. Slicing. And flipping it home.
No, come on. I thought you was going to say slicing and dicing.
Garza puts it on the deck. Smothered by Cam Johnson. Head fake. Corey Joseph lines it up. Pops out. Offensive rebound. There's Lyles and he puts it in. 7 trips down the floor in the 4th quarter for the Suns have resulted in 4 turnovers here in the 4th. Tough shot by Cade Cunningham.
A strong drive.
Nowhere to go for Cunningham.
Yeah, because DeAndre stayed down.
Frank Jackson lays it in.
That's too easy.
Talk about those last 2 quarters. Pistons scoring 30 or more in both. Mikal Bridges to the...
That's a good move there.
Yeah, that crossover, but he lost it. Scooped up by Chris Paul.
Did Mikal knock it away, though? I'm always thinking he stole something when he's close.
Right in the heart for CP3. Suns lead is 8. Kel
almost got that
all
one.
Sorts of problems out there. Diallo rising up. And the soft bounce for Hamidou Diallo. 2nd bucket for Diallo. Chris Paul whips it over to Shamet, gets into the lane, finds an open Crowder, lines it up, and knocks it down. Making the start tonight with Booker out. 4.5 to go in the 4th. Good look for Bridges, and he sticks it.
Plays his role.
He's trying to do a Frank Jackson impersonation. Jackson did a very similar shot in the first half. Bounce pass.
Great
and it was Hayes over to Stewart, and now we're going to get a timeout from Monty Williams.
I think you have a turnover, and they get it back, and they make something great.
Pull up Chris Paul. Crunch time. Chris Paul trying to shake free of Bay. Shamet rising up and pumps it home. And win number 18 straight. Cam Johnson free to fire. Absolutely.
Chris got him into the enjoyable feat this year. And good that they get a chance to experience this and see.